Hey guys, thanks for clicking on my video. My name is Carson, and one of my friends suggested that I watch the movie Grown Ups. I haven't watched it since I was younger, man. And I remember back in 2013, my favorite actor, comedian Adam Sandler, was in the film, so I decided to give it a shot for old time's sakes. I didn't realize that there were five great friends in there. Chris Rock, Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Dave Spade, Rob Schneider. They were all great actors in this movie. They were fucking masterpiece. It's funny. It's a fucking classic if you're an Adam Sandler or any of those five. If you're a fan of them, I recommend you watch it. Before I continue with this, hit the like button and subscription in the below. They can help make more of these reviews and movies. Okay, let's get back into the review. Okay, let's start off first. All the crazy stunts in this were really practical, but really funny. It's about the group of kids who basically played basketball in 1978. They split apart 30 years later. One became a couch potato, one became a billion, one became a fuck up, one became a housewife, and one became a priest. I guess you could call him a priest or like an Elvis head. That's a bad joke. Bad joke. And then the coach of their basketball team, when they were little, passed away. So they all got together at a funeral, and they all, after the funeral, they decided to go on one more adventure one last time. They did lots of wacky, weird stuff, like arrow roulette. They shoot, they all get in a circle, shoot the arrow in the air, and the last one the circle wins, but they lost it in the trees, and they all split apart. And then one of them ran on Rob Schneider's foot, and it was hilarious. And then Kevin James got on a rocky rope and swung onto tried to swing into it, but it went like goes to hit a tree. It was hilarious. And then basically one of Cameron Boyce's youngest films, R.I.P. Cameron Boyce. He was a great part of the film. He was hilarious. A lot of other famous people were in that film, and there was a great. It's actually a great comedy. A lot of great stuff. Like think like then. Okay, well, okay. Let me remember what I saw. Basically, they all got together one time. And they met one of their old basketball championship enemies, and they wanted a rematch, and they refused to have a rematch because they said just move on with their lives. But his name was Diggy, and he tried to mess with Adam Sandler's character. So he just walked away because he had to go somewhere. Because he's a billionaire, he has a supermodel wife. He's always been teased on everyone. He's always messing with Rob Schneider's head. They always call him Elvis as a Oompa Loompa, a dirty Q-tip, a Jonesy brother. It was hilarious to watch. Basically, there's so much stuff that in that movie that I always wanted to try. Swinging it off a rope into a lake, it's kind of cool. Old time sakes. Always buy my own lake house. Having all this cool stuff a billionaire would buy one day. But it's not really realistic. You gotta work hard for it like he did. But after that, after all the stuff that they did in the film, basically at the end they had to do that rematch with the guy Diggy, the enemy of the basketball team. And then Adam Sandler had to go 1-on-1, and they decided to let Diggy win. And then he won, celebrated. But at the end, Higgins got drunk, and he shot an arrow in the air on the 4th of July party with tons of people ran across the building. And it landed on Rob Schneider's leg again. It was hilarious, man. If you're a big Adam Sandler fan of Kevin James or Dave Spade or Kevin Hart or those kind of guys, I recommend you watch Grown Ups. It's a really good comedy. I bet you'll like it. This is where I'm gonna leave it off because I got a part 2 to finish it, but in the future, I'm gonna leave it to you, Fire Hearts. Okay, I'm gonna go, and thank you for watching.